Hello, hello. Have to get the kids out to play in the snow. Lose some of that turkey weight we've gained. Hope you all had a great Christmas. And hope you're all going to have an awesome new year coming up. Ooh. That's a lot of snow, guys. Let's go. Come on. Leia. Let's go. Leia. Knock it off. Go. Lando, just follow Leia. She's lead dog. You tell him, Leia. You say, this is my job. I'm lead dog. I'm scout dog. Well, we're not scouting that way. Come on. Quite the fucking workout you guys are going to get today. You're going to work that turkey off. Woo! Come on, let's go. Trudging through the snow. Ugh. Whew. Yeah. Come on, let me see. Hey! Fuck's sakes! Go! Go! Crazy fucking dogs. I know you want to get out here and play. Working that turkey off. Come on. How deep is it? My kneecap's right there. Snow, as you can see. Come on, let's go. Silly guys. Come on, go Lando. Go, 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 go play. Go play, Lando. Let's go. Don't have a ball. You have to run. You miss snow, you're going to get good exercise. Hell, I can feel it fucking trudging. Yeah. Look at that. Wow, it's minus 20. It's snowing, as you can see. It's not bad. Lando. Ah. What's up, 64, 70, 71? Go, 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 go. Okay. Tonight's live was brought to you by Axe Snacks. $100 Canadian owned, 100%, 110% Beverly owned. Small company. Natural flavors. Healthy. I'm not one of those influencer scammers. This company is, I don't get paid for it. I'm not sponsored by them. They are fucking run by friends, families that were your neighbors to me. Good people. This is their venture. Healthy snacks on the go. We are on the go. I'm calling these Beverly Berries because I'm not sure what they're calling them. So, give them a check out. They got new flavors in. Healthy food for you. Like I said, I'm calling these the Beverly Berries. 100% free. Oh, not free. 100% healthy. Canadian owned business. Shit. Kind of hard to open their fucking things up fucking with gloves on. Hello, hello. Hope you all had a good Christmas. Sorry, I'm just having some of my Beverly Berries from Axe Snacks. 100% Canadian owned, 110% Beverly owned. Quality, healthy snacks. Taste good. Hell, fucking I eat them. If that says anything, and I don't vouch for anything. And I'm not one of those influencers that fucking get paid for this. If they get fucking successful, maybe I can get a job. Okay. They're not any time anywhere. They're not in the middle of a snowstorm while you're holding gloves, while you're trying to film this with a phone in your other hand. So we'll have to try them at home and give them a proper critique. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on. Jeez, you guys are crazy out in this weather. We'll have to try some of these Axe Snacks at home. They got new flavors, 100% healthy, quality, healthy, tasty food. Unfortunately, I can't try any out here in the middle of a snowstorm with gloves and a phone in my hand. So we'll have to go home and give them a test try. Show you folks Axe Snacks. Yeah, look at you, fucking Lando. You guys, you're liking the snow now, Lando, eh? Woo! Remember, try Yak Snacks. Healthy snacks up for on the go. Except for me, because I can't open their package with my gloves in the middle of a snowstorm, and you know, as I'm trudging through this fucking shit. We'll have to try them when we get home. Alberta, Canada. Northern Alberta, kinda. Middle Alberta. You can go to axsnacks.com. They have a full menu there of their product. I like the strawberries personally. They're a little expensive, but they last longer than a fresh thing of strawberries. Fresh thing of strawberries lasts, what, in a fridge, a week? These strawberries last, weeks. And they're tasty. They go great on ice cream. I think they got ice cream flavors too. Lando! Jeez, you guys. Whew. Okay, get over here. Come on, hook up. Good boy. I'm hoping next year, this coming fucking year, is better than the year I had. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I lost my best and only friend I've ever had. Lost my home. Come here. Yeah. I lost a lot this year. Mainly Steve. Okay, let's go. It's nice out here. It's minus 20, but it's snowing. It's not like a big snowstorm, but it's just steady, you know? But it's been going on all day, so it's added a couple of inches of snow. Well, you can see it fucking, if you were watching earlier, the dogs were fucking pretty much buried in it when they went out and ran, which is good exercise for them. Leia's molting. I'm gonna have to brush her off. Lando doesn't have his coat, so that's why I'm making this quick. I forgot to put his coat on. Impromptu walk. I hope you guys all were blessed with a very good holiday Christmas. So what are you all up to? What are you people doing? Hey? Are you guys also out in the minus 20? Alone? Walking off your fucking Christmas dinner? Or just walking for something to do, like I am. The dead, barren streets reminds me when I was homeless as a kid during this time. Back then, the stores fucking would close on the fucking 24th. They'd be closed all the 24th, the 25th, the 26th. Back then, stores weren't even allowed open on Sundays. Hey, what's up, Mustard? Heading here. What's heading there? I don't have Lando's coat on, so I'm heading home. And I couldn't test. Axe Snacks gave me some new flavors to test, to try. And I'm saying they're healthy, tasty snacks on the go. But I guess there's some limitations. You know, minus 22, gloves on, winter, snowing, standing out in the middle of the field with wind fucking blowing in your face. So, gonna go home, try the Axe Snacks, give it a review. New flavors. They gave me a bag of these things I'm calling Beverly Berries. So they're just as they're advertised, different flavors of berries. And they gave me some like bite-sized puff thingies. Like I said, I'm gonna do a review with them. I haven't opened them. I tried to open the bag of what I'm calling Beverly Berries. But if you go to axsnacks.com or even Axe Snacks on Facebook, they got new flavors and everything. Remember, that's Axe, AXESNAX.com, or go to Facebook. Come on. I know they're bringing out a new peach. They're saying it's supposed to be pretty good. I don't know if that's like a chip like the strawberries, but I'm interested in trying them. If you're in Edmonton, yeah. I know he's got a couple of stores downtown and he's fucking trying to expand his businesses, coffee shops and fucking shit like that. But if you're in Edmonton, the reason I'm calling the new bag of what he gave me Beverly Berries is because he's in Beverly. And that's why I say 100% Canadian, but 110% owned, Beverly owned. It's also family owned, and it's a small business, so, you know, they don't have the money to lie to people and to fucking pay off fucking corporations and everything, you know. And if it picks up, I'll go do a live with the owners of Axe Snacks. Come on, Lando, don't fucking pull, god damn it. Jeez. Well, thank you. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Whew. Oh, quite the fucking night. Come on. Lando, you got fucking 4 legs. I got 2. Wow. Yeah, actually, this is what I'm walking off. I had a nice hot turkey sandwich with the last of my potatoes, gravy. That's all I got left now is just turkey sandwiches. I'll be cutting and frying that turkey up again and into sandwiches. I got a ham too to cook, given to me by Kathy. Cool. Okay. Hey, look out. Well, this could be interesting. I might be locked out. Hey, hold on. Ooh, okay. That could be a problem. So cold, getting so cold, my door might be getting frozen closed. Okay, go lie down, Lando. Hey, get over here. Thank you. Go lie down. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, my fucking boot laces are frozen. Oh, my camera's frosted over. Shitty Galaxy. No, never did. Freedom, what, cell phone company? No. I need a new phone. I got a crack that comes up along the screen, goes a quarter way up the screen and then down, and it's got all this green, blue fucking shit fucking, you know? Okay, these are the Beverly Berries. I have never tried these yet. I didn't even know about them, so they're, yeah. Once again, these are fucking healthy snacks by Axe Snacks. Go check them out at their website. Remember, I'm not getting paid to do any of this, so go check it out. I like that orange. I like this orange. Okay, you know those candies back when you were young that dissolve in your mouth? You know, you used to put them in your mouth and they used to just kind of dissolve and leave you kind of a flavor in your mouth. That's what these are. Fizz. Those old candy Fizz. Because I just got in, James. So, those little Fizz candies. There's one that's purple. So I'm going to get a grape. Mm-hmm. I like these. These are good. Brings me back to fucking... I didn't have much of a childhood. I used to go in and go to the weekend matinees to get away from everything. And one of my favorite fucking candies were Fizz. Reminds me just like fucking I was back in the theater watching Star Wars, Beastmaster, Crawl. Okay. Now, these I'm calling Beverly Berries. They taste like Fizz. Pretty tasty. I like them. Like, I really like them. They're fucking tasty. Y'all know, these I really like too are the strawberry chips. They might be, people say fucking whatever, quality. They taste good. They're good for you. Quality counts. As an ex-drug dealer, I would rather buy quality over quantity. Okay? Tastes great on ice cream. Okay. The next ones I'm trying are these. So, I see on all these food influencer bullshit, I'm supposed to rate these. Like you see them all sit there and say, oh, I rate this like a 6.5 or a 7.5. Here's my rating. Go fucking try them yourself. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay? Now we're doing these. I don't know what they're called. Oh, sorry. Crunchy Cream Puffs. Kind of bland, generic name. We'll have to figure a name out for them. Okay. This is the Crunchy Cream Puffs. What's up there, Cruz? Danny Cruz? We're trying some Crunchy Cream Puffs by Axe Snacks. The cream, the cream. What are you going to do in the long run? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Right now, I'm debating if I'm going to tell people that you got to fucking try these or go fucking try them. And I'm kind of debating which one I like better now. The Beverly Berries or the Beverly Cream Puffs or the Crunchy Cream Puffs. Beverly Puffs or the Beverly Berries. I do like the fizziness of these, but I like the taste of these. So I'm going to say you got to fucking try these. These are freaking pretty tasty. I like these. But it could just be me. I have a simple basic taste. I've never eaten caviar or lobster or crab or fish. Yeah. So take it with you when you want. But these are tasty as shit. So are these. Either one. Beverly Berries or the Beverly Puffs. Or the Crunchy, or as they're calling it, the Crunchy Cream Puffs. I like these a lot. These are if I had a choice, these are the ones I'm saying you gotta fucking try. Go out and try. These ones I'm gonna say, okay, I forgot my own rating system. Try these. These are fucking tasty. Okay? And you seen I did a review the first time I got these Axe Snacks. They're the fucking strawberry chips. I like these a lot. But these are the fucking shit. Try them. This was brought to you by Axe Snacks. Try them. Tell me if I'm fucking lying. I don't vouch for many things. I don't vouch for people, but I will vouch for this shit. This is pretty tasty. I like these. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Most indubitably, very tasty. These are the shades I got from Tam. Sun blindness is a thing. No, these are my treats. Those are fucking tasty. I'm gonna have to call them. I like those things. Mmm. So what's everybody up to tonight? Damn it! Now I'm thinking of those Beverly Puffs, crunchy puffs from fucking Axe Snacks. They're fucking. What's the price of the crunchy ones? I don't know. You'll have to go to their. You'll have to go to their website here. Yeah. Or you can go to their Facebook page. I know they have a Facebook page. I found that out today. But those crunchy ones are good. I like them. The cream and the crunchy puffs, they leave a nice fucking aftertaste in your mouth. You know, the cream is nice. Probably both. I tried to watch that new Leonardo DiCaprio one battle after another. I didn't like it. I'm not saying I'm the big fucking Leo fan, but I'm also not the fucking, I'm not a Leo hater. He does some good movies, I'll admit. I like them in fucking Family Ties. Like them in Catch Me If You Can. Liked them in a couple of movies. I just didn't like this movie. Fell asleep during it. Yeah. So yeah. Yep. I've even played the game. I'm playing the second part to the first game. The Last of Us Part 2. And I watched the show too. The reason I've been avoiding playing The Last of Us 2 is because I guess in the game they forced the player to kill the antagonist's dog. So it's a really heart-wrenching moment. And pretend or not, I don't think I'd fucking want to sit there and fucking kill a dog. Desensitizing, I know what it is. The Last of Us remake for PlayStation 5. That's the one I got. It was free when I upgraded my PS network. I can only really play games that are free on the PlayStation Network. I screwed up this month and bought, well, I had to get a new controller and I bought a new game, NHL 26. It's the last time I'm buying an NHL 26 or an EA game this year, due to the fact that they were sold to Saudi Arabia. So I'm not going to enrich a fucking country that has the morals of Saudi Arabia. Yeah, the PlayStation Network. I upgraded my membership to Extra. It was just Essential, which is just basically allows me to get on and play fucking with other players, even though I don't have many friends on the PlayStation Network. Because I can't keep up with the games. Like, everybody fucking that I know now is playing Arc Raiders. And the new COD 7, whatever it is. I don't really like COD due to the fact that it takes up half your fucking memory to fucking play it on your system. And I got the cheap version of the PlayStation 5, so I don't have a disc. Like, I'd still like to get Night Rain for Elden Ring. Arc Raiders. Let's try that out. There's a few games I'd like to try. You played the last time I played COD, I bought fucking one of their games like some years ago. I downloaded it. It took like 250, half of my fucking disc spot. I had to fucking erase, like, fucking kick all my other games out. Like, fuck it. It forced me to choose, and then I could only have COD, and then maybe two other games. I couldn't have I could only have COD on my PlayStation, but I couldn't have COD and Red Dead Redemption on my disk drive at the same time. So it was one or the other. And I was just so sick of fucking, I want to play some COD, so I got to erase all my games and upload them to the cloud just to fucking play fucking COD. And then how long does that fucking last you? You get on there, then you get some fucking 8-year-old telling you to go fuck your mother and shit like that. So, fuck. But it's just basically, I just got out of it just because of that. I can't afford an external drive. I guess I could. But I got more things to buy over an external drive. hamburger, bread, weed, coke. I got it in my fucking machine now. I got it on my PlayStation 5 now. I got a little bit into it. I haven't got into it yet. Back into it. Christmas and all and fucking, you know? I played Red Dead 2 before I played Red Dead 1. What's up, Chris Powers and Smokey? Speaking of Smokey, how was your Australian Christmas? Which I could never figure out because I just can't picture Australian Santa Claus coming in on a reindeer and fucking a sleigh. Maybe a surfboard and fucking manatees, but edible. I was just thinking I know how to cook crack better than I know how to cook food. Hmm. So I hear Trump's gonna be starting wars all over the place. Venezuela, Nigeria, Greenland.
Clock is ticking for Canada to reach its new massive defense spending goal. Is the $8.7 billion price tag achievable? What's at stake? What it means being Canadian represent Canada's sovereignty. Ottawa's spending plan and the defense contractors getting in line.
Hmm.
New Year numbers have been installed at Times Square.
I thought we were over at the Christmas crap. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I fucking would pick these over these. I like Sparties. Division 2 crossplay? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. I don't even know if Division 2 is on Xbox. Fuck it. My dishwashers are doing their job. Fuck it. Go. And have a fucking Coke. Oh, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. New Year's coming up. You gotta go pee? Come on. There, come on. Go lay down. Come on. And you can clean the plate off. Crazy dogs. The things I do fucking for these dogs. There we go. Have to love these dogs for all the shit I do for these dogs. Hey, Patty, my little pumpkin. My little Petulia. Actually, no, you're not my Petulia. You're Steve's Petulia. What am I doing New Year's Eve? I don't know. You tell me. I don't have any money to go out and party. I might be lucky to be able to have some roaches and some shrooms. I got moonshine in the fridge. Mm. She is not a winter dog. Mm. And it's not like I have any family or fucking friends that drink or anything for New Year's, so. You done? Come on, let's go. Silly. I'd like to go out to someplace at New Year's and do a live, like a New Year's, I don't know, if it's nice enough and if it's free and if it's close enough. Bus fare is fucking expensive, $3.50, but they might give fucking do free bus fucking for the fucking. I'd like to go out for New Year's, but with me, it's a trust thing. If I'm gonna go out with large groups of people, I need somebody I can trust to be with me. That's Lando's coat. Yours the pink one. What? You say fuck no. You say it's fucking winter. I get concerned with her during winter. She doesn't like going out. Okay. Grab some of these. These are tasty. I like these. You should work with the director of the pawn shop documentary again. I have nothing that would interest her in doing a thing with me again. What? My little Padawan. My little precious. What did I go for prison for how long? Well, went to prison a few times. For many a times. For half my life. Well, thank you. Maybe antisocial original movie part 2. I don't see that. The only thing I'm going to be doing the next little bit is working on my lawsuits, making sure my dogs are happy, and still trying to push on to be a better person. I lost a lot of shit over this year. I've been forced to downsize into this. So I'm facing an uphill battle with a lot of things right now, especially with the lawsuits. In the pawn shop program, I was trying to get compensation for when I was younger. Get out of there. That's a long story in itself with the lawsuit. Um, my lawyer put the lawsuit claim in at $6.5 million. They came back and said that my abuse happened so long ago that fucking it shouldn't be included. I was given an option of proceeding on my own, but if I did that, I would take all my evidence from the class action itself and take it with me. Because when the class action started, when I heard about it, okay, when I originally came out here, I knew what I was gonna do. So when I came out here, I found a place. I was homeless for a month and a half. I found a shitty little fucking room, bachelor. And then I went off and I FOIP'd all my information, my child fucking records and everything. I didn't hear back from them for like 6 months. And then out of the blue, they called me up and they said, we'd like to speak to Christopher Horde. And I said, yeah, this is me. And they said, some months ago, you made a request about your child records. And I said, yes. I said, to be honest, I forgot all about that. And they said, well, it took us some time, but we found all your records. The problem is that you are identified not only by the two names you gave us, but you are also known under three other names. So that's what took us a long time. And then the fact that you have to pay 50 cents a sheet, and I had over 400 fucking paper. So yeah. So when I got that file, that really kicked off the lawsuit and everything. So yeah. So when I went into the lawyer's office, Strathcona Gateway Lawyers, at the time they were named at that, um, I told him everything I went through and everything like in that, you know. The lawyer and the lawyer assistants looked at me like I was fucking like I had fucking two heads. And then he just come out and said, "Do you have anything to back those claims of yours up?" And I said, "Yeah." I opened up my backpack and I threw all my fucking documents on the paper, all my child papers and everything. I said, "Everything I said comes from these papers right here." And after they picked their jaws up and everything, they went through the papers. He quickly skimmed through them. The parts where I highlighted and everything, the mistreatments, the fact that they admit that they didn't give me any immunization shots. There was a report. There was one notice on a report stating that one worker didn't agree with me being adopted out to Joan and her family. And then there was just a lot of other things that came up. So yeah. So the deal was, I could walk away and still maintain my $6.5 million lawsuit. Get away from there. Or I can stay with the class action lawsuit and lose a lot more money, but then my evidence would stick with the class action lawsuit along with their evidence of what other victims brought, and it would reinforce that lawsuit. But if I walked away with my 6.5, it would crush that lawsuit. I don't know how he explained it. When I told him my choice, he wasn't impressed. I don't have a rich childhood friend. I've never had a rich. What's up there, 991? I haven't done time in a bit. Went to a park. I've been managing to stay out of jail. Hence, that's why I've been trying to be a better person. If you got any advice, don't be afraid to fucking drop them on. So do y'all think we're heading into a world war with America and that Trump, because he's now picking a war with fucking oh yeah, 7629? No. I live in a garage. This is what this place is. It's a converted garage. A 2-car garage turned into a fucking 2 units. I'm stuck in here for a year because the place I had lined up for October, the landlord called on October. I think I was doing, I think I did a fucking, I was doing a live when I got fucking notified that she was refusing to fucking rent to me on October 1st, the day I was supposed to move in. No, my dog, Padawan. See? I'm supposed to be a Skinner now, so you're out here to start shit. See, the one thing I fucking love about fucking everybody that says fucking they know people in jail and they say this and that. What's up, Blue? Jail is the same definition of the fucking elementary school fucking yard that everybody fucking went to school for. The only problem is in jail they never grew up. Yeah, I do have a neighbor beside me. Nice guy. He's got a dog too. Nice dog too. Hello, hello. 8653. Gems 83. You're Canadian too? Yes, I am. Fuck that. Fucking A. How is the Canadian man doing it at 10 o'clock? 10 in the morning? Where are you? And good morning. Ottawa. OCDC. Cows and plows? No. My band pretty much disowned me, and they only gave me my status up to a certain year after. My band is the second richest or one of the richest bands in Canada. What about after the documentary? And after what documentary? Broke or Antisocial Limited? Having some Axe snacks, some of the Beverly Berries. Don't forget. Pretty fucking tasty. Oh shit, no, actually no. These shit things are the fucking bomb. I love these things. They gotta find a better name for them. Thank you. Hmm. No, I don't. I think he passed away. You ever been slapped around, my guy? My whole life I've been abused. I knew abuse, violence, even before fucking anything. What the fuck am I watching? Well, go buy some Axe snacks, buddy, and get back to me. Of course, I'm an Oilers fan. Axe snacks. These are what I'm calling the Beverly Berries. Did the turkey turn out good? Turned out edible. I probably, yeah, Axe snacks. Moved to Ontario. Ontario is expensive. Been there, done that. You're going to a Sens games? Fucking awesome. Jealous of you there, Daisy Blue 3. Hope you have a good time. Remember, you're going out, the Senators games technically aren't in Ottawa. They're in Canada. And they're out in farmland. The last time I was out there, yeah. No. Jake Showcase? No, I haven't. I'm not a big YouTube thing. I kind of fell into this due to the fact that I was getting railroaded by the cops. So I started using YouTube to fucking film the cops. Where do you want to donate? You want to donate to me? You can always go to PayPal, Antisocial OG. Or you can go to Antisocial Original, Amazon wish list. I got a bunch of dog food and dog shit fucking that I could use that would help for these guys. Dog toys. Antisocial Original. Same title as the fucking channel. I don't know. I think you go on the Amazon to the wish list itself and then ping it off and on the PayPal. I set that up some years ago because M sent me some money some years ago, and she's the only one that's really sent me any money through that thing. I find that people asking for donations and everything is just, you know. You have a great night too, Daisy Blue. Enjoy your Ottawa Senators game. Peace. Have a happy new year. Watch out when you go to those hockey games, especially when you're coming out. The traffic coming out of those games with fucking people either mad or drunk. Just watch yourself. Later, James. Oh, these are my snacks. And so we figured out the orange is orange. Like I said, they're like those little fizzy candies. No, you can't have any. No. I know they're healthy, but they're also... No, little Patty. Mm-mm. Okay. No, I'm not giving you them. I guess these are cherry. Mmm. God, I like these things. Little crack balls. No crack balls of sugar and flavor. Said, reminds me of a kid eating those fizz candies. Sitting in the old matinee. Watching the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster. Silly. I'm in PC now. Skittles? I don't know. Dobby. Not so much. I don't have a bed anymore. So it's the stairway to fucking pain. To my little loft, to her bed. She's my little emotional rescue dog. You can never be mad at her. She's like the perfect little puppy. Tell us your best story. Of what would you like to hear? Give us some insight on the life of you. I grew up abused. I grew up in a negative childhood with a lot of negativity that was pushed upon me that I never asked for, thus making me a negative person for half of my life. And then me deciding that I'm not going to play that way anymore, and I have made appropriate steps to make sure that all that negativity from my past is not passed on. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be a better person from my past and be a better person than those that cursed me with some BS. Have I spent some time in jails? Yes, I spent half my life in jail. I spent half my life in the system. Should be able to. April. My birthday's in April. I spent a lot of times in Canadian jails. I started my stupidity up here in Alberta, and then I kind of took my stupidity show cross country. Robberies. Have I been to Thunder Bay? Yes, I have. Ever been in Ontario jail? Yes, I have. I've also been in a Quebec jail. French jail. Well, Quebec, yes. What's the worst province in term of both life among guards and inmates? Ontario. I did time in an Ontario jail that fucking, it was so old that if you had to go to jail, if you had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you had to go to the gate and call out key up, and the guard would have to come to the fucking gates at the fucking on the range and fucking open the gate to let you go out from the fucking cell to the bathroom and then fucking whatever. It was such an old jail. It had the gallows and everybody knew it. It was one of the last jails that fucking had the working gallows in Ontario. So it was a really old jail. So the bathroom was separate from the cells. And on some of the ranges, the cells were just a fucking bed with a fucking jail cell door, like right at the end of it. I remember the old Remand Center here in fucking Edmonton. They just recently, it's a pile of rubble now. I am Native Canadian. My hair's in a ponytail, but I am Native Canadian. I'm a scoop survivor. Did you see any violent in what? In jail? Seen lots of violent things in jail. Actually, I had a good laugh. I was fucking doing time in OCDC. So in OCDC minimum security dorms, they have fucking windows. So the whole front of the fucking the hallway there. So you walk by and you can see in each range, right? So they got me in the minimum security fucking dorms. I think I was doing a 90-day bit. So fucking we're walking in there and I ran into a couple of people I knew that were fucking in there. So we were sitting on the benches closest to the window and we were watching the range across the street, across the fucking not the street, but the hallway because fucking word was somebody was gonna get dummied. So buddy come up and told me, hey, we're gonna check this fucking shit out, blah blah blah. And I said, oh yeah, so fucking I said, yeah, I'm down. Let's go fucking check it out. Let's go watch this. Let's go check it out. And he goes, well, hold on. He's going, I gotta tell you something. And I said, why? What's up? And he goes, I know the guy that they're gonna fucking punch out. I said, yeah, okay, so. And he's going, here's, and he goes, here's the thing. The guy they're gonna fucking punch out recently found out he's fucking HIV positive. And I said, really? And he said, yeah. So fucking, he goes, does anybody know about it? He goes, not too many people know. And he goes, but yeah, he fucking recently got fucking diagnosed fucking as HIV positive. And I said, none of them knows. I said, no. So I said, this ought to be fucking interesting. So sure enough, we're sitting there. They're bringing in the new fucking inmates and everything, and they got him in line. And he fucking goes, yo, and he taps me on the shoulder and he points him out. He goes, that's the dude right there. So fucking, we're all watching this dude get in there, go into the dorm, find his fucking bunk, put his bunk bed down. We're waiting for the shit to happen. And sure enough, he gets his fucking bunk down. He starts walking around. Fucking, somebody gets up, walks fucking over to him, and it's fucking on. The guy walks over to him, starts fucking yapping. And it was on. He fucking punched him, and then a couple of his buddies jumped on this guy, and they fucking beat the fucking shit right out of him. Blood going left, fucking right and center, fucking, woohoo. They're beating the shit out of him. I think fucking they were informed of their bright idea when they fucking peeled them off of them and fucking whatnot. I know we were laughing, you know. But that's the risk nowadays you have to take. If you're gonna fucking punch somebody out, fucking, you got to worry about fucking if you're gonna fucking regret it, fucking for the rest of your life or fucking whatnot. I'm surprised there isn't more of a fucking that kind of fucking AIDS epidemic, fucking shit like that in jails even more. I know I was still in. Another time I was in the OCDC. This was the time they busted some immigrants, Chinese ship in Montreal, and they ended up taking some of those Montreal because Montreal jail couldn't fit all these Chinese immigrants. So they brought these Chinese immigrants over to OCDC, and I was doing weekends fucking at this time in the OCDC. And we were sitting there having chow, and they brought all these fucking Chinese guys in and whatever. And the one guy that kind of spoke English was kind of telling us what happened and everything. I mean, we're trying to explain to him, you're in jail, you're in Ottawa and everything. He goes, fucking, they did this to me. And he's going, we told him, oh yeah, that's a fucking, and he showed us his fucking arm. And we said, well, yeah, that's a TB fucking, it's a TB fucking, they check to see if you have TB on it. And when we looked down and seen the bump, everybody freaked because he had TB. So they came in and warned us not to fucking, because we were freaking out like, holy fuck, we had the fucking range split, like the fucking TV and the fucking tables were fucking the guys who were doing weekends. And then in the back of the jails, fucking, were all the fucking Chinese immigrants that were being fucking detained, and the guards were telling us, "Oh, don't worry about it." No, we're worried about it. We're fucking, it's TB, man. You putting all these immigrants in with us. We're only in here doing weekends, and now we're gonna be forced to fucking, to deal with fucking TB. So they pulled me and another fucking couple of older lads out, and they said, if we don't shut up, they're going to charge us with fucking instigating a riot. Because we were choked. I seen some get beat to death for being a big-time skinner in the new Edmonton remand. Got 23-hour lockdown for months. Listen, I believe. Listen, I believe on Skinners and Goofs. Goofs are slang up here in Canada, what we fucking call fucking the pedophiles, diddlers, child molesters. Yes, I am Native Canadian, Native American. Um, it's happening. Okay, back when I was in jail, protective custody was like one range. Now they're fucking pretty much half jails and everything. You know, so now protective custody has a lot more rapists and skinners and goofs in them. I don't believe that they should classify fucking rapists, skinners, and goofs as fucking protective custody anymore. They are regular. They're fucking probably just as many of those. There's probably just as many of those fuckers now than they are whatever. So I think they should just be classified as, because what they are doing is criminal, and the justice system gives them slaps on hands. So I think it's time that fucking they be classified as a straight crime and they get fucking put in the general population, and whatever happens happens. You YouTube money what? Money Isaac? No. If I did that money thing, then I'd have to sell out to you people and fucking sell out to myself like the rest of these fucks and sit there and beg for money and remind you to fucking, I need money from you guys. Give me money so you guys can watch me and all this bullshit. And then I'd be selling you bullshit things. I'd be forced to sell you bullshit things in order to fucking provide fucking the bullshit life that fucking I'm supposed to be living, that I'm supposed to project upon you people. You know, that's bullshit. There's too many fucking people pretending to be something they aren't, and they fucking whatever. It's just so they can get paid. Look at all these influencers now. They start all these fucking retards now that are trying to be influencers are going into restaurants and saying, give me a free meal and I'll give you a fucking, I'll give you a good fucking review. I don't fucking believe that's fucking cool kind of thing. So, you know, if you want to fucking throw me some donations, you can go to Antisocial OG to PayPal. If not, no fucking problems. You can go to fucking Antisocial fucking Original fucking on my wish list and get these guys some dog food and shit. That'd be cool. But if I start monetizing my fucking channel, that means I would have to fucking edit. I'd have to lie. I would have to sell out. You know, I wouldn't be fucking able to fucking swear or, you know, I'd have to be I'd have to lie to myself and lie to you people in order. And fucking, I used to be a drug dealer and a fucking criminal, and I'm over that shit kind of thing. I'm supposed to be trying to be a better person. Doing that would be fucking, going right back to the way I was. These Axe Snacks motherfuckers don't pay me any money to fucking promote them or try them. They're good. I like them. 100% Canadian, 110% fucking Beverly owned. Good, healthy snacks. You can't have these. No. These are my snacks. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You want a treat? Oh my gosh. You want a cookie? You ain't gonna have any of my crunchy cream puffs. Right here. You get an 8. Don't be jumpy. You be nice. You want a cookie? Be nice. There you go. It's funny how my diet turns more into the dog's diet. I only eat like eating these cookies or oatmeal cookies. I used to like eating oatmeal raisin, but dogs can't eat raisins. So these are just Danish butter fucking short fucking bread or whatever cookies. Hey, watch your fucking mouth. No, this one's got sugar on it. Because we can after you give it to the dog. Sorry to hear, and God bless your dogs there, Corner Log. Well, I feed human food to my dogs. Right, Patty? My little precious. My little Padawan. If not, they'll just sit there and stare at me like that. And how can I say no to that face? Hey, Patty? Patty. I can't say no to that face. Hey, Patty. Say, hell no. You say, you sleep in my bed. This, yes, it is a Staffy pit bull, but that's as big as she gets. She's a small little baby. And I would suggest that anybody that, she doesn't bark very much. She's she's a good therapy dog. You can never be mad at her because she doesn't do anything wrong. And I used to have my issues with pit bulls up until I met Shadow. Okay. Here's a story. Let's fucking buckle up. Story time. Okay, so I was a drug dealer. I admit to that. I tell everybody that. Okay. So one day in a city called Ottawa, it was a wintry day, and a guy come up to me and fronted some drugs off of me. Said he needed the money. And at the time we were friends. So I tried to help the guy out, and I fronted him a half ounce of fucking hash. Now, What I didn't fucking know is the reason he needed the money is because he was just diving into fucking an addiction that required needles. So I fronted him the fucking half ounce, and he took my money and spent it on drugs. So when I showed up to collect my money, and he fucking dogged me for like a week, and then the one day I did show up was on a welfare day. Fucking he had another friend of in his rooming house there, and I got a hold of him to force him to fucking go knock up on the door to let me in. And when I went in, he had a needle sticking out of his fucking arm. So I fucking grabbed the needle and threw it out the fucking window, and I fucking proceeded to have a discussion with him about how he let me down by not paying me my money and forcing me to chase him around for my money. He did not like what I had to say, and at one time he slipped my grip and ran off. So I left, and I caught him again when he was going into his place, and he had a pit bull, a black and white pit bull named Shadow. Shadow was a lot bigger than this dog. Its head was humongous, like half of the size of her. Like if Shadow was to bite her, fucking, it'd be over for her. Shadow was a big dog, a big scary fucking pit bull, but he was a big lovable pit bull. So I grabbed him, and I had grabbed him as he was running up because he lived on the third floor of this fucking rooming house that was sponsored by the city of Ottawa, just off of Bronson. Hey! And I caught him in the stairwell, and he proceeded to say, "Shadow, sick!" And he sicked his dog on me, and Shadow come running at me, and I looked at him. I said, "Shadow, you want to go see Chakai?" And that was my dog at the time, which he had a crush on. And he was running at me and fucking from the hallway, and he fucking veered fucking down the stairs, ran down the stairs, and ran out of the building and ran out the fucking sidewalk to the crosswalk, waiting for me to fucking take him home. I ended up taking Shadow home for like 2 months until he paid me off. But that was my first interaction with a pit bull, and he was a baby, and I've never met any vicious pit bull yet. I've met all big baby pit bulls. Yes, I have. You included. I never fucking dreamed of having her. She was a rescue. She's from my old landlord. They didn't want her anymore. Well, the person that owned her didn't want her anymore, and yeah. I got off on well, luckily weed's not illegal anymore here in Canada. Yes, I do carry her up and down the ladder about 7 times a day. If I have to, like I said, as far as I know, I don't know much about this monetization or making money off this YouTube. My whole thing is that if I do that, I can't be fucking as honest and straightforward as now. Because then fucking once people start giving you money like sponsors and everything, they're gonna want you to say things. They're gonna want you to fucking lie. They're gonna want you to know fucking, this and that. And I don't really particularly want to fucking go down that path of selling myself out so I can make money off other people. I've already did that. I was a drug dealer. So me being a better person and trying to be a better person means that I don't fucking rehash my past mistakes. Yeah, but you know, things change in life rapidly. You never know from one day to another what's ever going to happen. I try to just keep one step at a time, but I also try to keep my morals one step at a time. You might say sponsors and everything will only be fucking, will only be looking for big YouTubers or anything, or something like that. But if I was ever to sponsor anything, I would have to have the the sponsors and the owners expectations that I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna fucking, I'm gonna be straightforward, and they're not gonna fucking censor me. If I don't like one of their products, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna like one of their products. I'm not gonna take it or try to scam my audience or try to scam people so I can make fucking a couple of bucks. At least this way, I could be honest to you. Fucking everything, fucking whatever. There's nowadays, once people start fucking monetizing, they start selling themselves out. Look at all these fucking idiot fucking influencers and everything that are doing stupid shit to get attention and the fucking whatever. Case in point, the Paul brothers. What are they famous for? For being on YouTube, for being these fucking influencers. One just got his fucking face broke, and he's fucking lying about it and saying, "Oh, I won 2 rounds and I fucking wobbled this guy." Now, if you actually watch the fight, the one that got his fucking face broke, he was in the BJ position all night, bowing down to the guy, grabbing his legs, going down, looking like he wanted to fucking swallow. I don't know how he won 2 rounds or what kind of delusion he thinks that he won 2 rounds. But I seen a couple of clips on this TikTok where he's got his mommy there and his mommy's making excuses, and he's got his little goof brother, WWE star, I guess he's supposed to be. But as far as I remember, his goof brother was some years ago all over social media. He did one of those carpet bagging fucking scams on his own fucking people, fans and everything, for these crypto coins, Crypto Zoo and Dink Doink, or Doink Dink, or whatever. And people still kept following him. I'm an ex-criminal trying to better myself. Doing that shit, I've done that shit when I was a criminal. I'm not about to do that shit again for fucking what? For clout or for attention or for whatever. I'm not into that. I think in a world where everybody's lying and pretending, I'm just trying to be straight up and straightforward. People don't like it. I guess that's why fucking I only have 13 likes. But I'm proud of those 13 likes. But my phone is fucking dying. It just gave me a thing of Dave passed away, I do believe. I'm getting a lot of messages being held for review. What's up with that? I appreciate you all. I will try to bring more content if you ask or tell me what you'd like to see. Remember, I'm on a limited budget. Chat tomorrow? I can do that. I will do that. How about that? About the same time. I'm not a morning kind of guy. I'm a fucking cooking videos. You want some poor man cooking videos? Turkey sandwiches. I can do some turkey sandwiches. I have to get some french fries. I lost contact with Dave after Broke. We did a video to move him in. And then my lawsuit started. I moved fucking out to Beverly here. I haven't talked to Dave in fucking almost fucking since fucking 2010. Going into different things. He was going into a new relationship with a new woman, and I was just trying to fucking survive. Steve Tyler, if he fucking did math. Never did math, pal. But if I was, I would invest in this company because I love their snacks. Especially these things right here. I'm calling them Beverly Berries. But I really love these. Well, Mike of Mike, I see you just come in here and decided that you're gonna fucking try to be a funny guy and a tough guy and put me down, right? So you can feel better about yourself. Is that what I'm guessing? You have a small man's mentality that you got to make it think yourself. You are the perfect thing. I was just saying about people pretending. You pretend to be a big man with a big manhood, but we know you're just a little man with a little mind. But that could just be my opinion. You don't see me running around Mima is this. Which one? I have 2 lawsuits going on right now. I have to start working on them. Actually, I'm going to have to start fucking finding a routine tomorrow. I have to get some bus fare in order to get down to the log courts. And then I have to pull some fucking, I have to get some money in order to pull some cops files. And some other files. And then I have to contact FOIP office here to find out if I can peel some government files that are going to help me out my case. But those are pretty much civil rights lawyers, and there are no civil rights lawyers here in Edmonton. At least ones that'll take on like that. Some things aren't about winning. Some things are about principles. Some things are about the fight itself. Unfortunately, like other people, I don't expect change just to happen because fucking whatever. I expect change to happen because I went out and did something to change. I'm changing to be a better person. I'm not fucking sitting and wishing to be a better person. I'm actually going out being a better person. People seem to forget that fucking if you want something, you have to go out and do it yourself. Not expect somebody else to do it. Not expect fucking a government to do it, but you got to do it. And now look what we've come to now. Here in Alberta, we got government overreaching. We got a government that wants to sell out Alberta and become Alabama North. We got a government that's fucking telling people how to be, how to fucking think, how to fucking raise their kids, how to fucking whatever. And everybody blames it on the government. But in essence, it's the people's problems because fucking it's the people themselves that fucking allowed the government into their houses. Moving to America, Canada is boring. You can move to America and worry about being fucking shot, robbed, raped. Canada, you can move up to Canada and enjoy your life, peace, quiet, free healthcare, weed. You can go out fucking at 3 o'clock in the morning, walk around, not worried about being shot. Get